along the lakefront. A look there at Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olsen and Blake Grupe on the field to get this started. And off we go from the Windy City. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Roll Ogunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Saints, nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down. They need 5. Here's Rattler. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's gonna bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Brought in by Chris Olave. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Rattler now back to throw. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Throwing now is Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Rattler. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Rattler gonna throw, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. To throw, it's Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Big stride, look at him go. And he will score. Taysom Hill, touchdown Saints. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
This is 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That'll be taken in by Moore. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. And even 30 yards. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Saints' 12-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Williams to the air once more. He runs with it. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Right side to the tight end, Komet. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 34-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Now, faking the give. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Rattler. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Tremaine Edmonds getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll run again. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Escaping to his left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bears offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Past the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. This one all square, taking over in the closing seconds of the 3rd. First down, he'll start out with Camara. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion is Hill. 4th quarter begins with Camara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
In motion is Hill. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion is Hill. Rattler now back to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll take this one in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
28, Bears 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Bears sending out their punt team. They forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Second and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And now we get a timeout
No gain
by the
on
defense.
play.
So the clock
And it
stops
brings up
with a minute 50
down.
left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 19
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.